Ooh, stairs. Come on, baby. Wow. So the stairs really kind of did a number on me. And you see these stairs here? I don't know if you guys can see that. Well, I just came up those stairs, and now I'm like dying for air. Hi guys, it's me, Angie, Tekknowgerl. We're getting ready to do our walk, but we got to stop by the garbage can, the big dumpster. So let's go.
Activity started. I think you're doing great out there.
Okay. Sorry guys, that was one of my neighbors. He claims that he had something that he wanted to give me that I guess he's going to toss it in the trash, and figured I might want it, which is like a little stool. And I was like, okay, cool. That was day before yesterday. And so now he's telling me that he sent me a text message, supposedly, and I don't believe he did. But, he did send a text. Look, here it is. I never read it. Well, I'm not gonna trip. So that kind of messed me up. I didn't make a list because when sorry guys, I'm just I don't like when I get thrown out of focus. So I wanted to talk about I got my stuff from Amazon, which I had ordered come on Angie, the gummies, the melatonin gummies. And so I tried one yesterday and I didn't have a reaction, so that's good. So I know that they're okay to eat. And I think the dosage information, it says serving size is 1, but I don't know. Now, they're not very big, so if I eat one, I'm gonna want another one. So today we're just walking. It kind of messed me up that I had to go go down to the dumpster, and it just kind of threw me off. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about, you guys, when I say that my anxiety, gets kicked up. because, well, it does this. I start feeling like this when something disrupts my focus. I wanted to, take the garbage down and then, continue my walk. And then while I was walking, down to the dumpster, I thought to myself, well, this is what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about this, we're going to talk about that. And, ooh, stairs. Come on, baby. Wow. So the stairs really kind of did a number on me. And I should take them every day, huh? I am really breathing here. What's this guy doing? Making a U-turn in the middle of everything. I'm sorry, guys. I'm doing this because I'm out of breath. Oh, you see these stairs here? I don't know if you guys can see that. Well, I just came up those stairs. Now I'm like dying for air. Okay. Well, these little bitty stairs right here won't bother us, right? So I didn't wear my little earplugs. So this man's gonna be talking to me and everybody else is around. What was I saying? Oh, I was talking about how I get my mind focused and I want to, I work things out in my mind, and it kind of threw me off and put me into an anxious state of mind. I didn't plan on running into Gabriel, and I don't know. Anyway, so yesterday I was watching the on the BBC. I guess it's the documentary for Africa, and so yesterday I watched the Sahara. So I'm right in the middle of it because I started watching it, and then I get sidetracked if I don't just stay on the oh, wait a minute. Sorry, guys. If I don't stay, focused on that one thing, maybe I'll go check an email or something in another window, and then I just start listening to David Attenborough talk instead of actually watching the program. So I have to start that one over again. So, it wasn't late when we left, like I said, but it was a good episode of Leave It to Beaver on. And I usually record my favorite programs. Oh, this is pretty. That's real pretty. Yeah, I usually record my favorite programs so I can watch them later. And oh goodness. And I don't know what happened today, because I know that it's recorded, but I was watching it, and then I got caught up in the story and ended up watching it till the end, which I hardly ever do. So we're going down to Plumber, and let's get across here now. I got, remember I was talking about edibles, and one of the other things that I ordered from Amazon was something called hemp gummies. And these apparently, they don't contain THC, they don't contain CBD, those extracts. It doesn't contain any of that. It's supposed to be hemp oil or something. And it's by a company called Mix RX. And, they had some other brands, but this was the one I decided to go with. Anyway, so it's supposed to help with pain and anxiety, supposedly. To me, it just tastes like candy. So I ate 3 of them, and I waited. If I had pain, it must have gone away. I don't think I had any pain, though. I was more concerned with the anxiety claim. So I figured, I'd just try that. And
Miles per hour. I think you're doing great out there.
okay, this guy's talking to me again. The run keeper guy. As long as he stays on, that's been good. Anyway, so I ate 3 of them, and I don't know if I've had any. I didn't have a reaction. That's a good thing. But I don't know if I felt the anxiety go away. I don't know. But it's kind of hard to. It's kind of hard for me to say that the anxiety's gone away, because I don't have anxiety when I'm just sitting around my place watching, TV or messing around on the computer. So there's no anxiety there. But I guess, I don't know, I guess they're saying that it relieves the anxiety, but now that I think about it, I don't know if they're for somebody with a constant anxiety, or because if it's for somebody who doesn't have constant anxiety, it would be like, I don't know, like taking a pill for a headache. You have a headache, you take the pill, you wait a little while, and the headache subsides. My issue is this. If, say, like this past incident that just happened, where I ran into all these people and, it messed me up, how do I don't feel anxious anymore, but how is the gummy going to help me with that? Do I experience the anxiety and then take a gummy? But you have to wait for it to work. And so if I'm in a situation where I'm anxious, sorry about that, and then I take the gummy, I believe, I believe that it would be too late, because I guess I don't know, it seems like I'd just be eating gummies all the time, and trying to I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know. Maybe if somebody could explain it to me. Because in that situation with Gabriel, well, I don't know. I just said all of that and I confused myself. Bottom line is, if the gummy is not going to work instantly, then I don't know what to say. My whole thing is, does it have some kind of psychological effect? I don't know. Y'all, we got to go up this hill, and now I'm not feeling it, but you know what, we did do that little flight of stairs and that winded me, so now I'm just I don't know, I guess I'm gonna, I don't know. There's some strange looking people. Am I judging? Look at the traffic, man. She ain't gonna never get out there. Oh, yes, she will. Now's your chance. So, I don't know, just kind of thinking. We got a lot of gophers. Everywhere I look is fresh gopher holes. That's weird too, because, okay, we're gonna stop right here. This is my favorite place to stop. I shouldn't, because this is the entrance, pedestrian entrance. And, oh, those are black people. Pardon me. This neighborhood, the neighborhood that this base is in, is mostly Asian people. I don't know if it's Filipino, Korean. I don't know what's another one. But I know it's Asian community. And, it's just, it's interesting to see that, black people live in the neighborhood, because, well, it is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here. And, gosh, I guess they did cut the grass, huh? I used to think that, those guys that ride the lawnmowers, I used to want to do that. Or, just try it and see what it's like. Because it looks like fun. But then when I look at this base and all of this grass, I mean, it's everywhere. I guess I wouldn't want to be that lawnmower man anymore, or lawnmower woman. So, I was doing some research on YouTube. I'm always looking for something funny, either funny or interesting when I'm on YouTube. Some of the things that that I see on YouTube, like the recommended, and people I'm subscribed to. I'm laughing because I'm really having a hard time getting up this hill. Um, Pardon me. Man. So, I don't follow or I don't subscribe to channels like, the beauty channels and the fashion channels in the every once in a while I'll watch a mukbang. But there's one channel, it's the Fritz, I think it's the Fritz family. And I watch them from time to time because the wife has had 4 children and she's pregnant. She might still be pregnant right now, or she just had the baby. But she had all her babies on YouTube. I mean, we grew up. Well, the kids are growing. Excuse me. The kids are growing up. We're watching them grow up on YouTube, and so, they do a serious mukbang. When I say serious, whatever the dishes are that they are eating. I'm feeling a little sick, guys. Yeah, I'm feeling a little sick, a little dizzy. So, pardon me if my speech is kind of slow. I didn't do anything different today than I do any other day as far as my routine. But for some reason, I am not feeling this walk. I was feeling good. I wish I had some place I could sit down. I think these people are driving too fast coming on here. It's the street sweeper. Today is Wednesday, right? Because I missed walking yesterday. And I feel so guilty when I don't walk. I mean, it's just a matter of putting on my shoes and getting out here. But some mornings, honey, I kind of wish that I had walked yesterday. But there's nothing I can do about that now. The day is gone. Now, I know that I said that I was going to start walking on Saturday and Sunday. And last weekend I didn't do it. But I have to remember that the instructions per my doctor says that I'm supposed to get at least 30 minutes of exercise every day, Saturday and Sunday included. So you have to remember that. Oh boy. right. Stop here. Well, stop. That looks like Roger. Did I ever tell you guys about Roger? The guy that I met at the shelter. Oh, when I tell that story, I think about it. I'm like, what was I thinking? I was in a bad situation, and basically, I didn't learn from it. People out walking. We're gonna be quiet. Morning. So we get over to our little spot. Ooh, look at these crows, honey. Don't be flying around me. So let's check my run keeper. Okay. Yep, see, it stopped. Darn it. I wonder why it does that. Start. Okay. There we go.
Activity started.
Okay.
Fantastic job out there.
Activity started. Makes me mad. I'm sorry I'm so quiet, you guys. I don't feel good. I'm gonna have to get back. I don't have that far to go, so that's a good thing. See, I hate it when I don't have a list of things to talk about, because it just seems like my walk and talk is lacking some things, mainly talking, and it won't be a walking and talking video if I'm not talking. I was telling you guys Monday about, I think it was Monday, about, our donations. Remember, I told you we get food donations. And so, if you remember, I was telling you that it used to be kind of a free-for-all. And, the guys would get down there and, just kind of, we used to call who riding. Who riding is like taking over, taking control, taking everything. And so now what they have them doing is they've got to sign in, and whoever is the case manager that's facilitating the food, passing out the food, they would give each person a specific amount of whatever, so they could ration it out so everybody could get some. And so that's got a lot of people riled up. They don't like that at all. They're basically making sure that everybody gets some donations, because they have a lot of food and a whole lot of bread. I mean, we got bread. There's always bread down there. I don't know if I love bread, I can't just eat bread. Well, you know what? I can if I say, uh, put some butter on it. You know, soft butter on your soft bread. And then I'll eat bread like that. And of course, if I make a sandwich, but you know, they talk so much about bread turning into sugar, and that scares me. Because I don't want to turn into a big old pile of sugar. But apparently, sugar and salt is killing people. You know, the abundance of it. I'm listening, guys, because I'm trying to figure out where the sound is coming from. I don't guess you guys can hear it. I didn't hear it when I was walking down there earlier, but I'm not about to walk down there now. That's for sure. I don't know. You know, we had a fix-it man, Brad, and I put in a work order or a work request for, have some stuff done in my apartment, and that was on June the 2nd. So I'm kind of pissed that for 4 months, he hasn't come over or nothing. So, you know, he complains when I do see him. He complains about all the work that needs to be done here. And I'm like, okay. He works for both Building 4 and Building 5, which, you know, both residents, those are the two residential buildings. And he says that it's too much work for one person, that he should be for Building 4, and then they should hire somebody for Building 5. So, looks good out here. So, yeah, it's been a minute since he came to see me. I guess I could do another work order, but I would say I forgot what this one is about, but I decided that I was going to take a picture of the document before I submitted it, and lo and behold, here it is 4 months later. I looked at my picture in my phone and it said June 2nd. So he's not on his job. All right, let's go ahead and go inside. I gotta sit down. Good morning. All right, you guys, that is it for today's video. Hope you have a fantastic day. I plan on doing that too. All right, bye.